Hello, my name is Astrid Grip, but I would rather be called Tris. I made my first video today. I introduced Attanya, my story that I'm writing. And from now on, every single video I post, I will be telling you about my world. I will start with the main character. Her name is Melody Rose Morgan, and she was actually raised and born here on Earth in a small city called Red Bluff, California, in the United States. But yeah. So she's a very weird child. She never really fit in anywhere, and she knew that. So one day in high school, she was 15. She was a sophomore, which sophomore. So she was actually chosen by a dragon to become a rider in this other world. She's she's a wonderful dragon. She's completely white. She looks like a pearl, and she's as large as a 3-bedroom house. So she finds out that she can travel between worlds on the day that she's chosen at her school during lunch. Whenever she crosses through the veil that is between Attanya and Earth, she sets something off. So when she's on that side, she meets a seeker. A seeker is a rider that goes out and finds the next riders to be. And she happens to be a dragon rider. Yeah. And the person she meets is Sam and Felix. Felix is a Pegasi. He kind of looks like a painted horse, but with wings, and the wings can retract into his body, and it looks like he has wing tattoos all over his back. And it's really cool. And along with him is Derek and Ivra. Ivra is a tiny little baby dragon, and there are two types of choosings for dragons. Dragons can either be chosen when they are still in the egg. They send out the signal to their seeker, who Sam is, and they go out and find their chosen, which happened with Derek and Ivra. So with Melody and Kalaya, she had to wait until Kalaya was old enough and strong enough to fly over the veil to come and get her because she was on another planet. So they make their way to the college, and she ends up being a very odd person that hides where she came from. She can never really figure out why she had to hide it, but she had to hide it. So that's where she meets Ethan, and Ethan is a pain in her ass. Yeah. Ethan is also a writer, and his flyer's Gary. Gary is kind of a sand-colored dragon, and he's 3 years old. Gary's a pervert. So is Ethan. I suppose that's why Gary chose him. But he ends up being kind of like a secondary male lead, and Melody doesn't really like him at first, to say the least, because he's always hitting on her. Because I don't know. That's what he does. That's Ethan. By the way, these characters have completely had their mind of their own too, so it's very enjoying to write this. While she's there, she learns how to sword fight. She learns all of the politics. She finds out that Golhiver, the country that is right next to her, which I can point out on this. So Golhiver is that one. They're completely mountain terrain most of the time. And they've been fighting for centuries. And, well, I'll tell you about the reason why they're fighting later. But she's eventually going to be trained to fight in this war. And also are all of her future friends that she's going to meet at the college. And so is everyone that she will ever know there. Next time, I will talk about Ethan and his story. And the time after that, probably Derek, because Derek's really important. So is his twin sister, Leah, who is a rider, but is a Pegasi rider. Maybe after that, I'll talk about the king of Golhiver. Golhiver's king is a very important person, but not until later. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice night.